Welcome back. This is the South African Morning. So I promised you, and now we've delivered. Eskom's forecasting more power cuts for the rest of the year. This as the grid continues to struggle. The country is currently on stage 2 blackouts, this until Friday. So for the rest of the week, make sure you do check your schedule and know where you are in your community. But experts are further warning consumers to start investing in backup power. And Eskom does admit that interventions to mitigate power cuts will only likely be realized in the next 12 months. So for more on this, solar solutions, we're now joined by solar energy expert Yulesh Latchman joins me this morning. Yulesh, thank you for your time and good morning.
Good morning to you and good morning to the viewers.
Absolutely. I see you came here bearing some gifts for us. Hopefully this is my power backup, generator that I can get to take home. But we need to educate some of our viewers about what we have here. First, though, let's talk about the very latest coming in, from Eskom and what impact these, blackouts will have not only on our homes, but we're talking business here, hospitals, traffic, with traffic lights not working and lights as well. So the overall impact, just in you being an expert, how would you gauge it?
Look, it affects everyone. I mean, currently at this stage, you've got university students which are studying, you've got kids which are, studying in schools. Most syllabuses are based on online studies and so on and so forth. They need backup power for their Wi-Fi, lights, basics. Up to businesses who then, need to keep their businesses running. Keeping their printers going, so on and so forth. Their Wi-Fi, their connectivity, so on and so forth. Everyone has moved into sort of online these days, and with that, you need electricity to power up. So what I've brought in today is, 2 variables and 2 all-in-one systems. Very basic, simple, but yet effective.
Right.
I've got a 1,000-watt, 12-volt lithium-ion power backup trolley. Very, very good for powering up your Wi-Fi, your lights, getting your TV going, that sort of thing. You're looking at about 16 grand as an entry level. New lithium-ion technology, batteries last a lot longer run time on the battery as well, as long as a longer lifespan. And then we've got something a bit more intricate in terms of the LiVelTech, which is a 5 kilowatt inverter with a LiVelTech 5 kilowatt lithium battery. This is efficient for small businesses and homes, simple enough. You just isolate sort of your heavy loads, such as a geyser stove, drop pretty much the rest of the house onto this unit here. In terms of businesses, aesthetically, it looks good as well.
Okay.
It's quite silent as well, so, you could mount it anywhere within a beautiful, glamorous office or in your beautiful home or, lifestyle apartment. And, Bob's your uncle, it's brilliant.
Yeah, this is exactly what we need right now, because Eskom did mention that their ongoing, different stage blackouts will be going on for weeks, if not months. So you need something more sustainable. But I'm sure for the viewers at home wondering about, capacity in terms of when we're looking at, a battery life, when we're looking at how these products compare to others. Or even other solutions like generators. I mean, how would you compare them, or how do you think they fare there?
Well, look, effectively generators and all of they do what they're supposed to do in terms of giving you the backup power. That's there, but however, it's not green, it's still not, let's say, cost heavy. In that sense, you have to keep on maintaining a generator, you have to fill it with fuel. The cost can become astronomical. Whereas this is a once-off investment into it. And it basically runs off. These are all solar ready. So, you could get 2 solar panels onto the small unit. You could get, up to 12 panels onto the LiVelTech.
Okay.
And that way, you're generating and charging your battery from the sun. Giving you a cost-effective, this LiVelTech unit can come in just under 50,000 rand.
Okay.
A brilliant unit. It's really going to give you the convenience that you need.
And just in terms of guarantee here, how long can this last me for?
In terms of lifespan, anything to between 10 to 15 years. Warranty is all 5 years. On this unit here, you're looking at about a 3 to 4 year lifespan on the battery as well. So there's longevity in these products as well.
And Yulesh, just in terms of monitoring, anything we need to know about whether it's remote monitoring that you would need to make use of, the different solars? So
A good question. I mean, this on the Kappa, it's pretty basic, plug and play, type of unit. On the LiVelTech, however, it is, it's got a Wi-Fi dongle. And you can do off-site monitoring. So anywhere you are, you can see what your system's doing in your home, what consumption you actually making use of, and then you can actually make adjustments onto the system via a phone app as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah.
The fact that you could be anywhere else and still have control over what's happening in your business, in your household, etc. But I want to talk more about, solar, Invest Solar, and what else you offer. I mean, it's very seldom you find companies that have multiple products and services that they also offer.
So look, we emphasize on renewables completely in terms of solar inverters. We actually extend our portfolio into ball pumps as well. Because as you know, South Africa is going through a bit of a water crisis at the same note as well. Your power switches off. Utilities are quite expensive as well. To power up your ball and pump water from the sun for absolutely no cost at all with an initial investment adds to a portfolio, adds to the savings, and that's where we want to be.
That's amazing, and I appreciate you, of course, coming through and making sure that we are in the know, that there are solutions to what we're going through in terms of power, and we don't have to succumb to this crisis.
So
there are solutions here.
Yeah, so we're quite a multinational. We've been around the business for 3 years now. We've got good experience in our background. You can catch us in our stores in Selby, Norwood, Hatfield, Pretoria, and we're also based in Polokwane in Limpopo province. We're hoping to catch you in an area close by soon.
Please, and I'm assuming you're also on social media for anyone who wants to just look for you on any platform.
Yes, we have a very comprehensive website as well. So, feel free to catch us on www.investsolar.co.za. You could actually click onto WhatsApp tab as well, and we can assist you over WhatsApp instantaneously as well.
I appreciate that. Well, thank you so much, Yulesh, for speaking to us and bringing in some goodies that you can see here on display right here on the South African Morning, and very good for not only your home but also for your businesses. And you can, of course, excitedly monitor it even through your phone.